Welcome. You are listening Radio Central News. I am Vikrant Dogra and now news in detail. The Aam Aadmi Party AAP government on Friday apprised the Delhi High Court that an additional quantity of 60,000 doses of Covaxim was received by the central government to augment the capacity. Counsel Anuj Agarwal, on behalf of the Delhi government, informed the single judge Justice Rekha Palli that anti-COVID 19 vaccine Covaxin shall be administered only as a second dose for 18 to 44 years age group in June. Following the response of the government, the bench disposed of pleas highlighting vaccine shortage of second doses needed for 18 to 44 years category. The petitioners had pointed out that no doses of Covaxin were available between May 25 to June, and several people are going to complete 6 weeks period on June 14, and therefore if they do not get the slot in that time, the whole exercise would be rendered futile. Delhi registered 238 cases of COVID 19 and 24 deaths from the virus in the past 24 hours, a health bulletin said here on Friday. The positivity rate in the national capital is 0.31%, while the fatality rate stands at 1.73%. The peak of the positivity rate during the ongoing second wave in Delhi was 36% on April 22. The active cases have come down to 3,922 as total of 504 patients also recovered in the past day. The fresh cases came from a total of 77,112 tests comprising 56,000 RT-PCR, CBNAAT, TrueNat and 21,112 rapid antigen tests conducted in the last 24 hours. The total cases in Delhi have reached 14,30,671, while the death toll has surged to 24,772. The health bulletin said 81,000 1,083 beneficiaries were vaccinated in the past day, which included 50,204 first dose recipients and 30,979 who were administered with the second dose. As per the data of the last 7 days, Delhi recorded 305 cases and 44 deaths on Thursday, 337 cases and 36 deaths on Wednesday, 306 cases and 41 deaths on Tuesday, 231 cases and 45 deaths on Monday, respectively. It has recorded its highest single day spike of 28,395 COVID 19 cases on April 20. Minister and a renowned diabetologist Dr. Jitendra Singh on Friday said there is need for more public awareness about the correlation between diabetes and COVID, as there are certain misgivings about the cause and effect relationship between the two. Delivering the inaugural address as chief guest at the Diabetes India World Congress 2021, Dr. Jitendra Singh said, like in many other fields, even in academics, COVID has prompted us to discover new norms in adversity, which is visibly evident in the success of an international conference like this of such a big magnitude. Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is also a former professor of diabetes and medicine besides being the life patron of the coveted RSSDI Research Society for Study of Diabetes in India, said over the last 2 decades, India has seen a surge in type 2 diabetes mellitus, which has now acquired pan India proportions. While Corona has taught us to live with new norms, Dr. Jitendra Singh said it has also given the physicians a cue to emphasize on the various pharmacological as well as non-pharmacological methods of management which had somehow lost due to importance in recent years. Dr. Jitendra Singh said those suffering from diabetes have an immuno compromised status, which tends to reduce their resistance and make them more vulnerable to corona like infections as well as consequent complications. Delhi High Court on Friday extended the judicial custody of Olympic medalist wrestler Sushil Kumar till June 25 in connection with the alleged murder of a young wrestler. Metropolitan Magistrate Ritika Jain sent Kumar to judicial custody for 2 more weeks as his 9 days judicial custody end on Friday. Last month, a Delhi court had refused to grant anticipatory bail to the wrestler in the murder case. On Wednesday, his application seeking special food and supplements in the prison was also dismissed by the court. Sushil, who is facing charges of murder, culpable homicide, and kidnapping, is currently lodged in Delhi's Mandaloi jail. Sushil Kumar and his associates allegedly assaulted wrestler Sagar Dhankar and two of his friends at Chhatrasal Stadium on the interviewing night of May 4 to 5 over a property dispute. The 23-year-old succumbed to the injuries later. In a video, which is also a piece of evidence, Sushil and his associates could be seen beating the youth with sticks. According to Delhi police, Sushil is the main culprit and mastermind. Defense Minister Rajnath Singh on Friday said that Border Road Organization BRO has played a crucial role in the progress of the nation since its inception by building roads, tunnels, and other infrastructure in remote areas. While dedicating two centers of excellence established by Border Road Organization BRO, the nation at Seema Sadak Bhavan here, Mr. Singh lauded the efforts of BRO for working tirelessly in tough weather conditions to increase connectivity in the border areas, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Nothing that the connectivity as an essential component of a nation's progress. He further said that BRO has been catering to the needs of the armed forces as well as working toward the socio-economic development of the border areas. The defense minister also listed out various measures taken by the government for the development of BRO, which include increase in the budget of organization, approval of special high-altitude clothing for the personnel as well as cadre review to boost the morale of the organization and assured them that the government is committed to the progress of the far-flung areas of the country. The first ever solo woman motorcycle expedition by Mr. Kanchan Ugarsandi to Umungli La Paz, Ladakh and Beck was also flagged off on the occasion. Mr. Singh extended his best wishes to MS Kanchan Ugarsandi and expressed confidence that she will come out with flying colors and complete the task by setting new record. That is all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.